Coming right up, the Timberwolves taking on the Spurs. For the Timberwolves, a loss in their opening game. They're laser focused now on winning that first one tonight. Spurs, T-Wolves, it's next. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And with the season still getting up to full speed, here are the latest power rankings. Let's see who's off to the races. They've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they've had an intriguing start to the season. Recently, they've strung together some wins. You get the feeling that their confidence is really growing.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. We've got Christian Brown. Bam Adebayo is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Cass. Then there's Wagner, and it's Dillingham in at the point. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Washington. Off the mark there with a three. Outside Eason. Here's Dillingham. Excellent D there from Morant. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Castle. To the middle. That's good from Dillingham. On the assist from Eason.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Here's McCain. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
And so he makes both from the line.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Dillingham, pounded by Morant. Here's Wagner. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, Wagner showing some toughness there to get through the contact and hit the shot.
Minnesota is shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw good, Wagner.
Yeah, and he's solid at the stripe. It's the physicality of Wagner that makes him so good.
Pass to Adebayo.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Brown. Washington outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCain. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Castle. Outside Eason. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Brown grabs the board.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Timberwolves dance.
Collins, he's checked in for Adebayo. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Timberwolves, and we discussed his plan for John Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. B.A.?
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Dillingham. Outside Eason. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw misses. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Wagner outside. Pass to Eason. Outside McDaniels. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
Holland, he's checked in for Washington. Outside Eason. Pass to Castle. Back to Eason. Down low. Here's Wagner. Back to Eason. Second chance shot. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Nice instincts by Wagner there. He knows when he should look to pass it.
Back to Morant. Collins a screen. The drive by Morant. And the layup is good off the glass.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. 5th, the Spurs.
Well, last season, what stood out about this team was their three-point shooting. They shot a very high percentage from distance.
Collins against Wagner. Here's Dillingham. Wagner with a screen on Morant. Here's Dillingham, pounded by Morant. Dillingham, no good.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
All right, a chance to check in on Bam Adebayo. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks. I did get some news from San Antonio's head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. This is certainly not the way they wanted to start the season. Frustrating for both him and for the team. We'll keep you posted as we find out more.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
San Antonio with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Collins a screen. Here's Holland. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Here's Dillingham. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Castle. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Brown to the inside. Here's Collins. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Castle. Wagner with it. Collins defending. 6 to shoot. And it's Wagner missing. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Holland for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game. For Minnesota, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. McDaniels against Morant. Pass to Dillingham. Wagner with a screen. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Both teams deciding to change it up. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Holland. There's a screen for 3. Collins. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. George finds Eason. Castle for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Brown. Bay outside. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pass to Hawkins. Inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Adebayo's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs trail by 4. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. San Antonio again can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the right side. Minnesota again missing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Over to the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity from outside the arc. And there's Brogdon on the assist from Adebayo.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Hawkins. Still without a bucket. To the wing, right side. Achua with a screen on Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hawkins. Rebounded by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Holland. Bay inside. Guarded by Hield. Bay, good. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Here's Hawkins from deep. Not going to go that time. Brogdon against George. Outside Brogdon. Down low. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, Bam at 6'9" might be undersized at his position, but he plays with such incredible intensity.
Here's Hawkins. 14 points his last outing. Hield from outside. Knocks down the long J.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Holland, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Hawkins. Drives to the hoop, and that one is hammered home.
And Hawkins is an assertive player. Once he sees a lane open up, he jumps all over it.
Now here's Bay. Adebayo sets a screen. And Bay is good for 3. Bay's got 5 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Hield. Adebayo grabs the board. Spurs lead by 3. Here's Brown. George defending. Here's Holland. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Pass to Holland. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Driving to the basket. The three. No good. Here's Hawkins, guarded by Brogdon. And here's Hield. From deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs out in front, up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And Stan, they always say for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
Castle is out there with Dillingham. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Wagner. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Morant, following the score by Minnesota. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound Minnesota. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
You know, sometimes you just don't match up with a team, no matter what you do, and it starts to feel like quicksand.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one, and sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your players.
Now here's Morant. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Bay. To the inside. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. He tries for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. Spurs trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Pass to Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so Moran will bring it up for San Antonio. And here's Adebayo. Here's McCain. He's got 5. Morant, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Eason. To the paint. And Wagner gets it to go. On the assist from Eason. Wagner's got 5 now.
I just love the ball move.
It's Adebayo, high post. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mo Wagner.
Well, Adebayo never shies away from contact. He's so aggressive and forces the defense's hand.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And he makes a first. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
It's both from the stripe.
Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact the game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. Well, you look at Eason, 5th in the NBA, a pest on defense.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Here's Dillingham. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Dillingham's got his second bucket of the night.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
And here's Morant outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Castle. Wagner on the wing for three. They get it again. Here's Dillingham. Wagner with a screen. Lets it go from deep. Dillingham, no good. Spurs trail by 7. Outside Morant. Adebayo passes to Bay. Back to Adebayo. And he converts the layup. Adebayo's got 6 here in the quarter.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Pass to Wagner. Outside Eason. Here's Dillingham. Back to Eason. Wagner outside. Now Eason. He's guarded by Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Castle for 3. The shot comes out. San Antonio has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's McCain. He's got 5. Outside Morant. Got a hand on it.
Great timing on the rejection. Wagner using his size and length to get the stop.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. That's inexcusable defense right there. You got to contest the shot better than that.
Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Washington left side. And that misses. That would have put him up. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Dillingham with the bucket.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Pass to McCain. Now Adebayo. Here's Morant. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And Minnesota making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be their 6th contest of the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
Achua's checked in for Wagner. Brown's checked in for San Antonio. Pass to Dillingham. Achua with a screen on Washington. To the inside. From 7. And it's blocked by Collins. Moran against Eason. Here's Brown. The 3 from Washington. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Pass to Eason. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
First free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Eason hits them both. Here's McCain. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Brogdon. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And using every part of his 6'5", 229-pound frame, Brogdon forces the defense to foul.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
And so Brogdon nails both of them.
And the veteran leadership Brogdon offers is tremendous. It's clear his younger teammates listen to what he has to say.
Now here's Heel. 11 points for him last game against Cleveland. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Moving it up. Here's Collins. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
After undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021, Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
And it's tied up with that one.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Outside McDaniels. For 3. And McCain pulls it down. San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Holland. Here's Brogdon. It's deflected.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
McDaniels from long range. Holland with the rebound. Well, San Antonio's shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Here's McCain. Give him 8 for 3. Collins unable to get that one. Brogdon against Hield. Pass to Hawkins. McDaniels with it. And he gets that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Outside Brogdon. Collins a screen. Inside. And Collins with the slam.
And that's just great feel from Brogdon. Just an unselfish dump to his man.
Here's Hawkins. Hield, a screen on Brogdon. Here's Hawkins. No good on the 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Now Hield. Down low. It's intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. A nice shot by McCain. And now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
Outside Hield. Pass to McDaniels. Achua with a screen to the paint. A shot to stop the run. Achua with the dunk.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
George, he's checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Hawkins. Outside Hield. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Hield's got 6.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Now here's Hield. 6 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. He has 7. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
1:10 left in the second quarter, and he gets it to go. McCain's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Zach Collins.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. No good on the second free throw. San Antonio leading. Pass to McCain. Holland for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hawkins. Now Heald. Clock at 6. Here's Hawkins. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. San Antonio shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Here's McCain. George defending. He shoots it. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Spurs. They're up by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
These are return from the court. And get ready for the fans out courtside. Give me your beat.
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence.
You know what? A couple of times, you could just see defenders hang their heads, man.
And now, moving on, a look at the players of the week deserving of the recognition. In the West, Devin Booker.
How about Booker's play lately? This guy puts up points in a hurry, beats double teams.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Dillingham. Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. P.J. Washington out there with Christian Brown. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's McCain in at the 2. Here's Dillingham. It's a 1-point game. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs. Now here's Morant. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Well, Morant is so athletic, and he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
And Morant drops them both.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Here's Dillingham. And It's in there. Dillingham's got 9 points.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Morant. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And he drains the turnaround J. 10 points for him.
Yeah, that tweener proving no problem for Adebayo.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Castle. Wagner with a screen. Here's Castle. He's got 5.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Wagner with a screen. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Free throw good, McDaniels.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
And he makes both free throws. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Brown. And here's Morant. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. 5th on the list, San Antonio.
Very reliable. No question, they punish teams for sending them to the free throw line.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Dillingham. He's got 9.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Castle. He's got 5. And Wagner gets it to go.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Morant with it. The bank shot, no good. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Dillingham. Wagner with a screen on Morant. Dillingham. And another basket for Minnesota.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Pass to Adebayo. That shot is off. Nice D from Wagner. Here's Eason. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Eason's got 12 points.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Here's McCain. 12 points for him. Outside Morant. San Antonio again can't hit.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
It's Eason with the jam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Washington against Eason. Here's Brown. Knocks it down from distance. He has 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's McDaniels. 6 points for him. And here's Adebayo. Here's Washington. Shots blocked. Outside Eason. And stolen by Morant. Back come the Spurs in transition. Morant, look at the speed on the break.
Well, we're watching a special guy here. Morant with a nose for the ball. And on the break, he is a great finisher.
Here's McDaniels. Pass to Dillingham. Wagner with a screen. And Dillingham gets the 3. Dillingham's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's McCain. He's got 12. Over Dillingham. McCain's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Dillingham. He's got 14. Inside, Adebayo with a steal. Washington outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he's such a willing and effective passer. That's a good find by Adebayo there.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
That one misses for Washington. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Dillingham, no good. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Adebayo's doubled. The 3 from Washington. No good there. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Here's Castle. 5 points in the game. Back to Eason. It's tipped. Morant finds Bay. Outside Morant. Ja slithers his way in to the middle. Adebayo. Second chance effort. And there's the rejection. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Morant, the pass to Adebayo. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, you know what Bam's going to give you on defense, but when he's clicking on offense like this, such a bonus for this team.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time for dance day. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Know what to do. Everybody get down. No baby.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Spurs on D. It's a three-point game. Achua with a screen on Morant. Pass to Hawkins. Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
The commitment and the effort is all there with Jordan Hawkins. He seems very intent on continuing to up his game.
And he drops the first. And Minnesota making a change here. Heald's checked in. So he gets them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Holland. Outside for Brogdon. Bay with it. Pulls up on the wing. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one.
When Bay gets hot, he doesn't slow down. And we're seeing what he can do with his confidence. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Hawkins. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. And it's Morant with the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Bay. Outside Morant. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Hawkins, guarded by Brogdon. Achua with a screen on Brogdon. Fires the 3. Minnesota again missing.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Hawkins can't get it to go.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Pass to Holland. Now Bay. Down low. The jump hook. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Hawkins. Hield, the screen on Morant. They grab their own miss. Achua for three. On target from range. Achua's got 5 points.
Hawkins putting his passing on display, moves the ball to an open man.
Bay passes to Collins, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That one misses. And he sinks the second. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Hawkins, hounded by Morant. Five to shoot. Hawkins, the pass to Hield. No good with the triple.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one. First one falls for him. And the Spurs making a change here. Washington's checked in. And Morant drops them both.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Here's Hawkins. He's got 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for 2, Hawkins.
The first one falls, and Minnesota making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. With the floater. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got his 5th rebound in this one. George outside. Outside Hield. And there's a pick. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Washington. Bay inside. Achua's there. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Hield. Yep, that one goes. Hield's got 8 points.
And a little contact never stopped Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
Here's Morant. Circus shot, John Morant.
He was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
"52 seconds left in the third. Sinks it from distance. 11 points in the game.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Pass to Bay. Blocked! And he stays with it. Outside for Morant. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, with his quickness and physicality, it's not easy to guard Morant without fouling.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hawkins, hounded by Morant. There's a screen. Let's go with a 3. Hawkins can't get it to go.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight. No good on that one. And San Antonio making a change here. And the second free throw is good. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. And Hield puts up a deep 3. No good on the buzzer beater. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Spurs shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Dillingham out there with Castle. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Tari Eason. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Brown grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Morant. Now here's Adebayo. To take the lead. Rebound, Minnesota.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And here's McDaniels. There's the three. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Morant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Spins. Inside. Here's the teardrop. He got a piece of it. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Eason. And he can't get that one. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Now here's Adebayo. Guarded closely. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Well, that's his comfort zone. That's where he lives. Adebayo's so strong in the paint.
Outside McDaniels. Right wing from behind the arc. That's good from Eason. On the assist by McDaniels. McDaniels got 3 assists tonight. And so Morant will bring it up for the Spurs. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. The electric Ja Morant.
Well, keeping his composure against defensive pressure inside. Nice work there by Morant.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Eason. Fires for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Adebayo. Minnesota with a rebound. And it's Eason penetrating. That one falls. And now a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Pass to Brown. Back to Morant. And it's rejected. And they get it back. Goes back up. McCain's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside McDaniels. Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Washington. Outside Eason. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Washington outside. And still the ball out of bounds. Dillingham touched it last.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Wagner's checked in for Minnesota. And San Antonio also making a switch. Brogdon's checked in for Morant. Here's McCain. Adebayo sets a screen. San Antonio again can't hit. Pass to Dillingham. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Here's Brown. Here's McCain. McDaniels covering. To the left wing. Adebayo sets a screen. Brogdon from outside. Buries it from 3.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Brogdon. Pass to Wagner. Now here's McDaniels. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Spurs. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Here's Wagner. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Yeah, great job by Wagner, throwing around that big body on the offensive glass.
Pass to Brown. Washington with the ball. Outside Brogdon. Adebayo sets a screen. Back to Washington. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Here's Castle. Outside McDaniels. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Spurs trail by 7. Here's McCain. Pass to Brogdon. To the inside. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Eason up top. Counted by Adebayo. Here's Dillingham. Back to Eason. Ball stolen. Pass to McCain. The turnaround jumper. Tipped. And he recovers it. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Now Brogdon. Pass to Washington. Now here's Brogdon. Adebayo sets a screen. Brogdon, the pass to Adebayo. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Tipped to the paint. McDaniels. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Eason against Washington. Outside Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3 from deep. Brogdon.
Yeah, Brogdon is giving his all on offense so far, putting in the sweat to be a difference maker on the scoreboard.
Wagner outside. Here's Eason. Good. Eason's got 10 points in the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Now here's Brogdon. Not a lot of room. Pass to Washington. The 3 is up. McDaniels with the rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more. Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Now here's Brogdon. Now Adebayo. Here's Brown. Pass to McCain. Washington a screen. McCain shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Eason pass to Wagner. Inside. Here's McDaniels. Deflected. Here's Brown. Here's McCain. Defended by Wagner. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Hawkins is checked in for Minnesota. And Minnesota with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. Here's Castle. Pass to Eason. Here's Hawkins. Wagner with a screen. Hawkins, the pass to Wagner. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Washington against Eason. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
2 shots. Washington.
And that one falls for Washington. He's perfect from the line this time.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Here's McDaniels. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Here's Brown. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Hawkins. Now Wagner. Here's Castle from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Brogdon. Washington finds Brogdon. Back to Washington. Here's McCain. McDaniels covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Washington, and he drops it in from the low post. Minnesota in the lead. 56 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Hawkins, guarded by Brogdon.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Ja Morant, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's McCain. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Here's McDaniels. Brown grabs the board.
and he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered closely. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, Jaden McDaniels.
Free throw no good for McDaniels. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Morant, the pass to Washington. Oh, bangs home the three. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Bam Adebayo. Bam, your energy was felt.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.